Growth report, another major housing development coming to Colorado Springs, this time east of the airport. Spencer Humphrey is there live for us tonight. And Spencer, this draws attention to a common concern once again with all these new developments, traffic.
Yeah, well, it sure does, Rod. I know it's an open field right now, but I just want you to imagine rows and rows of houses standing behind me. That's what this field here at Mark Scheffel and Highway 94 is set to be turned into. But the problem is development like this is happening all over our state, making it harder to get all the support systems in place before the people come. You probably wouldn't consider Highway 94 your typical neighborhood street.
Colorado 94 is a connection point to our two major Air Force bases.
It certainly doesn't feel like one.
You also have a lot of large trucks heading to the landfill in that area.
But after Colorado Springs City Council members unanimously approved the Reagan Ranch development, you might change your mind. The Reagan Ranch neighborhood is expected to bring around 1,600 homes to a 235-acre tract just east of Peterson Air Force Base. Now, the people living in those homes are sure to bring their cars to their new homes, and lots of them. Of course, they're going to drive those cars somewhere, and they'll be forced to bring their traffic to nearby Mark Scheffel Road or Highway 94 if they want to get anywhere. But in its present state as a two-lane rural highway, fitting all those cars onto Highway 94 might make for a tight fit.
So we do see a lot of buildup in areas that the roadways aren't meant to have that kind of traffic on it.
It's a problem Colorado State Patrol is seeing more and more in our growing state.
We see such a growth in the state that it's tough to keep our manpower up to that rate.
And even without Reagan Ranch built yet, Highway 94 already has its issues.
We were seeing increased congestion on that roadway, as well as an increase in fatal crashes.
It's why CDOT is in the process of adding passing lanes and traffic cameras along the highway. But aside from that,
we don't have any additional Colorado 94 improvements on CDOT's 10-year plan at this time.
It'll take some extra vigilance from drivers.
We have to have people understand that they need to help us too. So when you have more traffic, you need to be going slower.
Until progress can catch up with the growth. And now CDOT officials tell me while they don't have any additional improvements for Highway 94 in their 10-year plans, they are building these current improvements with the future in mind, building the road in a way to where it can be easily expanded in the future. Always watching out for you, Colorado Springs. Spencer Humphrey, News 5.